All right, we continue to track storms as we work our way through and into the late night hours. We have thunder and lightning on the Skycam out to the east of town and up to the northwest of town. And look at these baseball-sized stones of hail, or very close to. Thanks, Brittany, for uploading this from the Cheyenne area. A lot of rain falling. Carrington having some flooding problems. Big trees snapped. Thief River Falls football stadium in the Argyle or Stephen area, I should say, demolished the bleachers from the storm. Another big tree felled in the Thief River area. And look at this one here in Argyle. A lot of damage from tonight's storms. It was widespread. Bemidji reporting damage. There's a little look at the flooding. Shanna, thanks. First alert weather day. Well, that was called earlier in the week, and it turned out to be a busy one. And it continues to be quite busy. We are seeing some of the activity exiting our viewing area out toward Todd County. But here in Southern Lakes Country, moving into Richland County, southeast North Dakota, we still have very active storms. Some warnings out there to the west and the Ashley, Wishick area as we look out towards Edgeley. Storms moving southeast at 35 miles per hour. It's finally quieting down for you in Carrington and in northern parts of Barnes County as well. But look at this, near Lisbon, a lot of red on the radar screen there, which would indicate some very heavy rain. But I'm seeing indications still of some wind. More on that in just a second. So we take a look at Wadena, and here's Todd County warned. This curve shape we call a bow echo. We've been talking about it all night. That indicates that cluster of storms still capable of producing severe winds in excess of 65 or even 70 miles per hour. Breezy storms working their way through Lakes Country. Another round for Battle Lake, another round for south central parts of Otter Tail County near Dalton. So we look down here. As we look into the South Dakota border area, we do have some storms rumbling. Here's a look at the winds. Now the radar in Mayville picking up very strong gusty winds, making their way away from the radar in excess of 75 miles per hour over the top of Lisbon. That's what the radar is measuring at cloud level, way above the ground. Sometimes that energy can get brought down to the ground by the rain working its way through. Look at the clouds looking straight up. This view perspective brought to you by Lori. This was earlier in the Joliet area in Pembina County. There indeed was some swirl in the air tonight. Not a lot of tornadoes, thank goodness, and some 100-mile-per-hour straight winds and better across the region. Right now, 66 at Hector. Rain showers continue. 66 at Moorheads Airport. Our wind now out of the north, all day out of the south. Heat indices in the triple digits been replaced by 60s. Hour-by-hour forecast shows our thunderstorm chances exiting to the south and to the east as we go through the overnight hours. That pauses this at about 11 to midnight. That's when things should finally be exiting down to the south and east. And after about 2 o'clock or so, we should all be fairly quiet for the remainder of the overnight. The wind threat will continue into the late night hours as we go through. I think the hail threat is pretty much wrapping up, however. 70 degrees or maybe some mid-60s up north to start your day. Patchy fog, certainly not out of the question with all this new added moisture. As we go through the early part of the day, a lot of sunshine begins to develop. Temperatures soar up into the 80s here in the Southern Valley. We'll still be in the mid and upper 80s. Hit and miss showers and thunderstorms in the forecast for tomorrow afternoon and early evening as a northwest wind takes hold, and that will bring an even cooler punch of air our way. So gone will be the 90s. We'll rise from the 70s back up into the 80s. I think mid and upper 80s will be our rule here with isolated afternoon thunder showers in the forecast. Your hometown forecast shows those hit and miss showers are going to cause pools of cooler air here and there depending on where they set up. Elsewhere, afternoon temperatures will be 80 to 85 for many in the Southern Valley. Craig capturing a Crookston area storm. This was not from tonight, but tonight we did have Crookston area storms that were pretty volatile indeed. Sunday, quieter, temperatures near 80. Monday, we'll have a lot of 70s across the region, hit and miss showers. And those hit and miss showers continue maybe a little more widespread on Tuesday. So we go from Wednesday to close out the work week. Beth, it looks like we warm things back up for some more fun summer-like heat, and sometimes that heat can lead to a few more storms, but right now nothing looks to be as organized as what we've seen today.
All right, well, thanks for all the hard work today, Hutch. We've appreciated your team, and I know you still got work to do the rest of the night. Yep. Still ahead.